Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're here with the F4 Phantom, and today I want to take a little bit of time to just talk a little bit about virtual reality. I don't want to make this video from a standpoint of performance and frame rates and this stuff because I'm not that guy. I'm not good with that kind of stuff. I don't have those kind of technical expertise, so I don't want to go there. I'm sure many videos like that will come out in the future that will give you guys all that information by guys much more qualified than me to talk about it. I want to take this opportunity here to talk a little bit about virtual reality in the sense of like what it's like to experience it for those of you who may be on the fence, and I'll talk a little bit about how well I think Heatblur did with modeling the F4 in terms of virtual reality, and we'll talk a little bit about the pros and cons of virtual reality as well. And in terms of what kind of virtual reality I'll be using, I'm using the Pimax Crystal. Pimax were kind enough to send this out to me, so I want to try it out today. I've had it for a while. I hadn't opened it, but I figured let's try it out for this one. It'll be a cool first time experience, and they're also doing a giveaway, so if you're interested in getting your own, check out the links in the pinned comment below if you want to get in on the giveaway. Now, one of the biggest challenges with showing you guys virtual reality is there's no way to actually show it to you because you're watching this on a flat 2D screen. There's not really any way I can transfer the 3D experience to you. Now, when I was thinking about how to do this, the thing I could think about that comes closest to that is to actually put a camera up to the lens of the virtual reality and look around. This kind of gives you an idea of what it's like, but again, it's not the same as the actual 3D image being in front of your face. The image on the right is an output. It's basically a mirror of what the virtual reality is seeing. The image on the left is the actual lens, is the camera up to the lens looking through the virtual reality. And one of the things that you'll immediately notice is the 3D, you're more free to look around, so things feel a little bit more 3D, especially when you're in it. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say experiencing 3D images. Like you can see right here, I can look around the joystick. You could do this in TrackIR too, I guess, but it's much more difficult. In virtual reality, you get a better scale of things as well. Like when I look around this aircraft, I really get a feeling for how big the F4 really is. And one of the big problems with virtual reality is the demand on the computer. It's a very demanding experience, so you're going to have low resolution rates, lower frame rates. There's a lot of issues. Don't even get me started about how to record this stuff. And I know some people watching this are going to be like, oh, lower resolution, I'm out. I don't want that. The reality is when you're actually in the virtual reality, you don't realize that hit as much as you think you would probably. It's actually almost not noticeable at all. And what you get in return is a sense of almost being there in the 3D environment, which is super interesting. And being able to look around and all this stuff, it's a small price to pay, a little bit of lower resolution to have the 3D, experience, I think is very much worth it. Now, one of the best ways to get the feeling for exactly the difference that virtual reality makes is to actually try to dogfight in this thing, and that's what I'm going to try to do. We're going to jettison all that. There's a MiG-21 in front of me. Dogfighting in virtual reality is a totally different experience.
Have a new bogey, left 5 degrees, 7 miles, 6,500.
And there's our helpful jester. The reason it's much more difficult is because
IFF response. Target is a bandit.
You have to actually crank your head around to look for this bandit, and it's super difficult, and it's actually much more realistic. Okay, here we go into the merge here with this MiG-21. There he goes. All right, we're going vertical.
He's out of 6 o'clock.
Really cranking my neck here. It is much harder to maintain visual in this kind of environment. I feel like I'm really working for this kill here. There he goes, he's in the vertical. And let's see if we can get the nose up. Here we go. All right, and let's get some, give me a tone. There's tone, Fox 2. And impact, there we go.
The Bandit is going down.
So you can see the F4 actually very well modeled here. In terms of resolution, I'm not seeing too much of a hit. Obviously there is one. It's of course not like when I have track IR up here and I have DCS running at full resolution with all the other videos you guys watch. There's definitely a resolution hit, but I'm telling you honestly, you cannot tell. And what I'm seeing here like is quite incredible. Again, it's very difficult to transfer this experience to you because you don't have the 3D experience, but look at this clock, look at this, you can see the rust, they modeled the rust in between the thing there, and I can see like everything is protruding out to me. Again, you can't get this experience with the 2D thing. Many of you were also wondering if there's a performance hit to the F4 because it's so well modeled and, you know, very detailed. There's a performance hit to virtual reality with the F4, and I haven't personally felt one. Everything is pretty smooth for me. Okay, let's try to do something a little bit more practical now. We'll try to do an actual mission. So what I'm going to do is set the aircraft up. We're going to select our pylons, and we'll put this down to TV and master arm on. And we're going to put this to air to ground, and the mills we're going to drop down to 45. We got to hit a communications satellite dish, and we'll just rocket the base and get out of here. There is a decent amount of AAA, so I'm going to climb here, hopefully improve my odds against that AAA. Again, there is a resolution hit. You know, I'm sure many of you can see the difference here relative to my other videos, but in virtual reality I can't see it very well. I can see it in the mirrors a little bit, but not really anywhere else. Let's pull up the Maverick. Now I'll tell you somewhere where I can actually notice a big difference is this screen for the Maverick. This is a place where improved resolution would have been a good thing to have. Trying to get a lock on this little satellite dish here is proving very difficult. So there are definitely some areas where you might prefer having a little bit better resolution. In terms of settings, by the way, I'm just using the default DCS virtual reality settings. I just opened settings and I clicked VR, and I took whatever they had there. Finally got it to lock. Okay, rifle. And let's get the second one as well. No AAA yet. Rifle. There we go. Alright, we're gonna pull up. I'm gonna turn the pylons off. I'm gonna pull the rockets up. And we're gonna get ready to do a rocket run on this objective here. It looks like the AAA has woken up. Looking down is a little bit scary, actually. You have a sense of height in virtual reality. It's actually kind of interesting. Alright, and so lining up this rocket run has been a little bit easier. I feel like I have a sense of depth, which makes it easier to line this up. Here we go, we're dumping the rockets on here. I don't know what I'm going to hit or If anything, yeah, there we go. We got some good hits. Yeah, oh yeah, nice. And pulling up here. Oh, wow. That was kind of scary, actually. My brain thought we're actually going to hit the ground there. Let's pull off and get out of here. There are instances where your brain can't tell the difference between what's happening, and we're taking a decent amount of AAA here. It knows you're in a virtual reality simulation, but there are instances where it almost doesn't care and it treats it like it's real life. A lot of AAA going by here. You know, you've seen the videos where people get scared and they run. You know, they have virtual reality on and they see something scary and they genuinely run. Like, that's the brain not being able to tell the difference between reality and simulation. Wow, some of those are actually coming pretty close. I don't love that. Those flaks hitting near me are feeling a little different, and all these going by me. I feel like I have a sense of self-preservation here. You know, looking around in the 3D environment, and some of those rounds and the flak explosions are pretty close to me, and it's a little more concerning than it would be if I wasn't in virtual reality. It's kind of crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and drop the tanks here. Got that, okay, and drop those. And listen, in a couple days when you guys get your hands on this thing, definitely do this down low flying thing with the F4, especially in virtual reality. This is the money right here. This is the move. It's so much fun to do this, and in virtual reality you have a better sense of space. So like, I'm fully comfortable being below treetop level and like zooming in between trees, and I'm not even that scared of hitting the ground. Very cool.
Bandits or friendlies?
Bandits or friendlies. We got
oh shoot, we have a bandit guerrilla group bearing left 5, 10 miles, 3,500.
okay, bandits off the nose. Okay, looks like we got a little dogfight situation here.
Nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
I can already tell you another situation where resolution is going to be a problem, and it's going to be with visual ID of you know, bandits trying to figure out friend or foe. Let's see if I can get a Fox 1 launch here. There we go. So that Fox 1 didn't track because I didn't wait long enough before shooting it. Fox 2.
We have a bandit, fish bed, 1 o'clock. 2 miles and some friendly.
Missed.
12 o'clock, 2 miles.
He's climbing. Fox 2 again. And again, Fox 2. That one's actually tracking. Splash, got him.
The bandit is down.
Oh my
Picked
God.
up, nailed, 6 o'clock.
Okay, on the way down. Kind of a chaotic environment here. A little bit difficult to get situational awareness.
6 o'clock and another at 10 o'clock.
That's okay. We're gonna drop the altitude here. And we're just gonna zoom away. Down low again. Okay, here we go. We're good.
Shit, he's on our 6.
Okay, we got a guy on our 6. I am turning.
He's maneuvering for a shot.
Alright, flying forward and turning like this is a whole new experience.
He's at our 6 o'clock.
I can't see anything back there. I think he overshot. Possibly into the vertical here. I'm reversing the turn into him. Yeah, he's up high. There he is. Reversing again. The other direction now.
6 o'clock high. 6 o'clock high.
Look at this. Oh my god. I'm gonna get the kill here. You have no idea how much harder this feels. Dogfighting in virtual reality. It's so much harder.
1 o'clock high.
1 o'clock high. I got him. Alright, come on. This is it.
10 o'clock.
Let's bring the nose around. Somebody got a missile. Oh, somebody got him. I'm exhausted. So I guess in conclusion, what I'll say is, first of all, in terms of the F4 in virtual reality, very fun experience, very well modeled. Not really seen anything like it in the past. Amazing product in virtual reality. Those of you who are virtual reality users, you're gonna love this thing. In terms of virtual reality itself, like I talked about in the video, there's a little bit of a hit to the resolution, maybe some frame rate issues and that kind of stuff, but the experience itself is very different and very rewarding. If you really want to get lost, you want to get immersed, virtual reality is definitely the way to go. Once again, don't forget, if you want the Pimax crystal, you can join the giveaway that's down there. You might get lucky, who knows. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.